tapped into a whole nother part of the brain that we don't even touch. So we look at it like they're not normal, but they are actually in a whole different realm. I knew an autistic kid could tell you everything about an airplane, like from front to back. Like he would read a book and it would be like quick, and like he would tell like crazy.
They are in the highest frequent consciousness.
We're gonna get started soon, y'all. Yeah, like it's almost like what is it? The pineal gland. I'm drunk, so I can't say it right. Pineal gland is like decalcified.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
they have no fear. They have
black people who know
what they teach, depending on the parents and what they learn from learned behaviors. That's what they accumulate. But when I tell you, I don't touch and agree with nobody except my son. When I worship or meditate, me and him, because I know I could get.
He's tapped in a whole different. Yeah,
he's tapped in.
But I've always felt that. I'm like, we're trying to fix it. Don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I try not to speak anything into his frequency and vibration because I don't want to put a divide of his freedom right now. He's free. You know what I mean? And what we speak and what we, post fear, like if you see a child jumping up and down at 2 years old and they say terrible twos, you're disturbing that kid's frequency and vibration of him being connected to his original self.
All right. That's deep. Thank you. And look, we had some connectivity issues. Thank you guys. Hey, Shauna.
What up?
Thank you guys for being patient. We have some new things we're trying to try. So we're trying to try that out tonight, but obviously we need to try when we're not going live because it just didn't work. And it really sent the whole joint in a malfunction. It was like the crack in the 80s. It was like the black neighborhood crack in the 80s. It just came through and then wiped it out. Research it. Reaganomics. Okay, Iran-Contra scandal. Research that. Okay, listen. So, welcome to the Dope Academy podcast.
Back again.
I am your host, Mona Brown, a.k.a. Mona Kane. To my left is, I want to say my humble servant. I don't know why. He's not. But it's like, I don't know. I must have heard that somewhere. I'm not going to say that.
Whoa. It's just like coming to America for you guys. It was a movie.
Whatever you like.
Had to be a movie.
I thought it was a damn trash can. All right, so Cedric Thorne is to my left, and they also call him
Mr. Superstar, Mr. I Am Back, and I Am Him.
Have y'all ever heard him say I am back? He just be making them up.
Because I'll be like, I'm back again.
I'm gonna have some new ones next week. I'm gonna be look, I ain't gonna do it because I'm getting in trouble. I was gonna say something, but I can say a lot, right?
Mr. Superstar is here, y'all.
Miss Double D's is here. Like, we gonna say. All right, so Shauna, I'm on one, Shauna, because we don't took too long to start, and I'm where I'm supposed to be for the trivia. Like, I'm trying to be serious, so pray for me, girl. Pray. Okay, to my right is an amazing individual that I had the pleasure of my ancestors, working it out so I get to meet him. And he is an amazing filmmaker. He is highly intelligent on all things Black culture, hip hop. It's almost like he should be on the Dope Academy. Like, like he's
y'all
very.
Y'all already call me the uncle.
He's the look, before we even get into it, why does nigga come in here? Uncle Energy. Listen, got us all the way together without even saying nothing. And we started we were good like 20 minutes, before start time. But, it messed up. Whatever. So he got some other energy with him. Possibly. Whoa. No, he doesn't. Whoa. So anyways, he is an encourager. He has personally encouraged me when I was going through a dark time. I want to thank you for that. That's really, really amazing. He put me in my first ever movie, which is Falsity 2.
Falsity 2, go check that out.
You can check that out on Amazon Prime or Tubi. So all y'all who be like, what's the movie title or whatever, we're saying it right now again. Falsity, Chapter 2 on Amazon Prime and Tubi. He has a lot of other films as well, which if you watched our advertisements, you would have seen those as well. And we're going to show y'all some clips tonight too. Hey, MJ.
What up?
Hey, MJ. Hey. But we're going to definitely get into a lot with the film, business and stuff like that. And, of course, we're going to talk about hip-hop. We just want to thank you so much for being here tonight. Claps. We're going to thank you so much for being here tonight.
Please, thank you.
And before we get started, I just want everybody to know a little bit about yourself. So, you're originally born and raised in New Jersey?
I was born in Arlington, Virginia.
Oh, that's
Hey, VA.
Yeah, I was born in.
Okay.
Actually, you know, it's so funny. I was born in Robert Reed Hospital.
okay.
Oh, wow.
And long story short, my father was in the military, but he was dealing with people like Frank Lucas. So he was doing some things that I really can't talk about.
It's a brand name. It's a brand name.
He knew the country boys for real.
Okay.
So there's a reason why I was born in Walter Reed Hospital, but I don't want to get into details. But nonetheless, born in Virginia, raised in Brick City, North New Jersey. Now I'm back down in VA. So NJ to VA to VA to NJ.
So that's crazy because I thought he was born and raised in New Jersey. What's crazy is I was born in Virginia, but I grew up in like going to Newark, New Jersey a lot. Like I talk about that in the book that I'm in. But I used to go to Newark all the time because my godmother was from Newark. So you see how things be working. You just never know. And I also always, like anybody who went to school with me knows that was my goal, to be an actress, like my whole life until I had children. And then when I had children, I did like plays and stuff with my daughter. So it was like a divine connection.
Indeed.
For sure.
Indeed.
All right. So before we get into some games and some trivia and some hip hop debate, because I walked in tonight and this dude, listen, I couldn't even see him. He was like in the corner, right? He was in the corner and I was like, that's not Cedric's voice. That's Tony's voice. So, first of all, everybody arrived before me, and I was early. Let's clap for that.
You know, let's give it up for ourselves.
Everybody arrived early, and I was like early too. So, came in. They're in a like deep conversation of like Mount Rushmore hip hop, like everything that gets me wet. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. Y'all already know how I get. So, I was like, oh. And I wanted to jump in, and I said little stuff, but I was like, no, let's save it for the podcast. He wasn't hearing me, okay? Because Tony makes films, so he's used to running shit. But this is the dope dichotomy. We're going to talk about it on camera. So tonight, we will get into it a little bit. But hey, look, I might got a challenge on my, you know how nobody can like meet me on hip hop trivia?
Yeah.
He might got it. He might got it. I don't know. We're going to see.
We shall see.
So, I'm going to ask you a question. Cedric will ask you a question. We'll go back and forth for a little bit. So how did you get into making movies?
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk, because I'm going to try to figure out to explain this the short, long way, or long, short way.
Chat GPT.
Before I was doing films, I actually was doing music for some notable people in North New Jersey and East Orange, Hilltown, Brick City. Shout out to Naughty by Nature.
Yeah,
shout out to Lord Design on the Ground.
Ghetto Bastard is still one of my favorite songs of all time.
You know, Redman. I mean, I can shout out a lot of people.
You see what he putting? You picking up what he putting down?
If you actually go on YouTube, there's a small documentary that I started called Looking for King Arthur. And the documentary started actually about how we grew up with our fathers. I'm talking about, you know, Vinnie Brown from Naughty by Nature, Tresh from Naughty by Nature.
Oh, I want to check that out. Hey, Trina.
Yeah, you can see most of them. I never finished the side with all the hip hop artists, because what I was going to do is this year is actually talk to everybody and try to revitalize that documentary with all the hip hop artists.
And like updates
yeah,
and stuff?
because I actually have like some people that have, you know, passed away. Shout out to Mark, you know, rest in peace, Mark the 45 King. And it's a plethora of people in it. Chill Rob G, Do It All, who actually, you know, is a councilman in you know, the Brick City. I think he almost about to become the mayor in a minute. Shout out to Do It All. Dupree,
shout out, black man.
And it's a host of them. So my goal is to revitalize that and put it out on Father's Day. I'm gonna talk to, you know, the brothers. But I started in music, doing hip hop and R&B music before I got into filmmaking. What happened was I got some beats stolen from me. And
not the stolen beats.
It took the taste out of my mouth.
Hey,
as
Miss
far as
Jessie.
the music is concerned. And next thing you know, since I knew a lot of, I would say 75% of my cast at Brick City Boys actually hustled. And so all I did was write a story that I knew, and the majority of the story, took some real actual things that happened, and I made my first film, Brick City Boys, which garnered like over 6 million views on YouTube. And what happened was with that, because I didn't know anything about monetization and copyright infringement, even though I was in the music business, just to use certain music over a minute long without getting the proper paperwork and the approval. You can't use anybody's music. So we talk about 2010, and right now, even now, I mean, people are getting away with samples because they're using machinery or apps and things of that sort, where they got the samples going in reverse. Now, how I did it now, I'll be good to go. But you know what I'm saying? I learned some valuable lessons, and that's what basically got me into filmmaking.
That's so interesting. And it's so important that you get the business aspect of those type of things, because it is a very much like dog eat dog world. Yeah. I have somebody right now who is close to me who is getting me right, like, teaching me some things like in the business. Thank you for that, Daddy. But I say Statty.
Oh, Statty. Okay, Statty.
It's real close.
I said Statty. But anyways, like, it's really important because people will come try to take your stuff, or you get stuff taken down, all that stuff. So, but those are learning lessons.
Yeah. Well, I not to cut you off. I literally, the guy that I was working with at that time with my music, and God bless him, rest in peace, Qasim Samad, had a contract, right? That had my name on it, but it didn't have a date on it. So literally, and I say this, laughing jokingly, he had a contract on me even to the day he died.
Oh, wow.
Even to the day with no date. So literally, he was selling some music of mine, and I couldn't say anything. You know what I mean? What I'm going to say? He was like, all right, you still under contract. You know what I mean? So, from that point on, it, like I said, took the taste of, me doing beats. And also I've done beats for a plethora of people. I don't know the name, but if you do my discography, you'll see some of the names. Like, get the hell out of here! You did music for that, but that was the past. And,
well, it's a good thing that I know him for just knowing him, because I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. But you know how people be like, oh, you did that, so. But that's really great.
And I was singing background on some other people's songs.
What's up, Sharik?
So,
sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Sharik.
Oh, that's Sharik. Ironically, now see, peace to my boy. That's my man. One of the producers on my films, Sincerity and Falsity.
Oh,
okay.
But ironically, it's funny. This is the cousin of the producer that I'm speaking about. So for him to pop up, all of that, he can co-sign. Yeah, that took him died with the contract. He was still under, So
that is
shout out to Sharik, man. That's my brother.
So speaking of the movie Falsity, that is the movie that I had the pleasure of, having a part in, and. Shout out to my sister Mika, who passed away in July. She loved that. She would be telling everybody about it. My sister's in the movie, right? And like sit them down, make them watch Tubi, and like talk about it. And she bragged on it. It just I just had to say that because it just reminded me. But so we're gonna go ahead and get into a clip of Falsity. We're gonna show you a couple of little clips so y'all can go ahead and look them up. You know what I'm saying? Most of his stuff is on Amazon Prime and Tubi. Or Tubi, and you know what I'm saying? But you can find it. You know how you search. You know how to do that.
Indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, check it out. This particular scene is, because the movie is like a couple of different stories. This particular story is, you know what I'm saying? People be playing with people. You know what I'm saying? And she was not playing. She was not here for play. Look. What's up, wifey? What's up, Tara James? Hey, let it know. That's something I would do. Like, babe, what's up? Hi, honey. Yes. I love it. Love it. Hey, Tara. Oh, you look so cute. I ain't never seen you, I don't think. You pretty. Pretty girl. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the clip from Falsity.
You in the scene?
Looky.
No.
I just picked like the...
Well, look at your womanizing ass now.
Look, let me see why I picked it.
Bucket naked.
Bucket naked.
in your own garage. Yeah, now see, just when I thought you would find a little act right, you had to go and mess that moment up too. Realizing that you were about to die in the next 5 minutes. So let's get this over with, shall we? Yeah. What, nigga, what?
Dressed in all black like the Omen.
Oh, baby.
Your friend saying this is for my woman.
It's your physical attributes, it's your personality. I just fell in love with you and I just wanted you so bad. I'm so sorry, baby.
Baby. You really thought you took my virginity.
What y'all think he did in the comments? Put it in the comments what y'all think he did for
that.
this lady that's going crazy on him right now.
Okay,
If you haven't seen
No,
the movie.
nigga, you raped us.
Oh, never
You saw
mind.
the opportunity to take advantage of an innocent woman. And did what 80% of what the
There's
rest
still
of y'all
more of a twist to this
stupid
part.
ass men
You should
do all
really
the
watch
time.
it.
sorry, baby.
You thought with your dick
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and not with your brain.
Baby, please.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching that clip. Y'all check out Falsity, Stories of Betrayal.
Yeah, 5 stories of betrayal. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
There's a chapter 1. That's chapter 2. And if I don't mind, if you don't mind, the reason why I put Mona in there, first of all, right?
What?
The reason why I put her in this, and her story is really a very touching and sincere, and like it's a deep story. I'm always writing films, which I'm always trying to uplift women and trying to, put their frequency and vibration instead of being broken, instead of being mistreated or abused. I'm always trying to have them win. And as you just saw in the previous clip, that's what I'm about. I'm always trying to write, that's what Tyler Perry used to do, but I don't know what he's doing now. But that's another story. I digress.
The shade, honey.
Let me just do my take on that.
The thing
Holla at me, Tyler. I
that
can get the hair
Mona
right.
brought, even in her, because she's in the last story. No, she's second last story.
No, I think it's the last.
It's the last one? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. It was a couple years ago. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She just brought a truth to that character, and I don't even know if she actually went through it. But when I seen her rehearsing the lines, it just resonated that she knew exactly what she was expressing. So, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. She already, she's a beautiful young lady, as y'all can see. She just had a depth and character about her that was so easy for her to bring that character to life. So I'm honored that she even participated in it.
I'm honored that you chose me. Thank you so much. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, I wanted to be like in acting like all my life when I was younger, and then I did like plays when I got older. But life happens, whatever. So that was like living out a dream. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely hope to do more with Tony, because at that time period when we did that movie, I wasn't even, on fire as much as I am now. So I feel like it would be an even more elevated experience for a new script. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully that'll pan out whenever it's supposed to. Ancestors will bring that together.
Well, since you've seen Mona in that light,
Right.
What makes you pick certain people for certain
Yes, here we go. What makes you pick somebody for a role in a movie? So how can people get in a movie?
Okay, so unlike other people, that go through picking people for looks, I actually go through first. I meditate. I literally meditate. Whether you call it praying, whether you call it meditation, I seek the ancestors and the Most High in the universe to speak to me, about certain people and what they may or may not have gone through, and how I can elevate their life in certain ways, whether it be through bringing something that is already within them, or even seeking something that I want to put in them. Because sometimes you lighten a spark. You just, can ignite a whole roaring flame. Next thing you know, they got a whole career You know, and once again, the shade that I threw at Tyler Perry is actually my hero. I know y'all took it as shade, but
he's mine too. And I did make the comment I can get that hair right on his set.
There you go.
But we love you, Tyler.
But,
you know
but as my man Malik says, shout out to Malik. Malik says a hero ain't nothing but a sandwich because there used to be an old movie.
Oh,
and y'all got to see that movie too. So my inspiration, just like him, I try to keep a team of people around me that are not just looking like they could play the part, but already have the essence within them.
To be able to play.
To be able to bring what's already in them outward. And that's how I pick and choose my actors and actresses.
So basically energy.
It's all energy.
Like energy.
It's all energy, frequency, and vibration.
So basically, if you show up to, audition or, you know what I'm saying? Be who you are. Because if it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen based off your energy.
Exactly. So are you looking for people in certain areas like the DMV, or are you looking for anybody from any walk?
I'm looking, to be honest, just like Tyler Perry did in Atlanta, I'm trying to do, well, I'm not going to say trying, I'm going to do the same thing in Spotsylvania and Fredericksburg, in this area, to the point where I don't have to chase, I can attract. You dig what I'm saying? And be able to, like I said, just like whether it be Mona, whether it be, my girl Carolyn Randall, who I did her film Broken Behavior. I'm actually in a post-production right now for Broken Behavior 2. These people come and find me as I find them. And next thing you know, I'm working with them. And it's not even a situation where I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's like I already know what I'm going to do for them and with them. So, I don't chase out, I attract. What belongs to me, simply find me. The people that belong to work with me, I simply find them. Simple as that.
So, shout out to all the people who have, are from the Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania area, who are in Tony James movies. For some reason, all I can think about right now is Tiffany, because Tiffany's character in that one movie, like Tiffany, like she can do her acting thing. I'll give her that, her big one. But a lot of people, Alexis was in Joint, you know what I'm saying? What's the beautiful name?
Which one?
Is it Shamila?
Shamila. Yeah,
Shout out to her. Like all the people. PJ has been in one.
PJ, shout out to Owen Funderburg III.
Boom. I would have messed that name up, so thank you. He said Funderburg.
Yeah, Funderburg. So with Tiffany, and I'm gonna tell you, I told her this several times. Tiffany is the next to Raji P. Henson.
If she would
tap in. Yes,
Tiffany. Blank.
Yes.
And I have no problem, and she knows. I've said it before. I said it again. If she could just tap into her original self, her highest, frequency and vibration, to get herself in line to her original self, to that talent that's within, to forget what, and the majority of people, and she already knows, because anything I say to anyone I can say face to face to. When you separate yourself from among people that are stealing your light, then you can become the best and highest version of yourself. And I'm saying this not just for her, but also, it wasn't until I moved.
You're saying it for way more than just her. I'm trying to tell you.
We've been here, my wife, my youngest son and I have been here for 5.5 years. In the course of 5.5 years, I've done close to 6 films. And it's because I separate. Trina? And mind you, we talking about during the time of COVID, right? During the time where everything was locked down, nothing was moving. I have been able to do things in my 53 years, it'll be 53 in January, that I haven't done in my whole career. And the key thing is reaching the highest level and highest version of yourself, being able to shed the things that are no longer serving you, and doing the shadow work where you see who you are for as you are, and saying, okay, that's no longer me. Where I'm going is higher heights, deeper depths, and anything that tries to divide me from becoming that, I have to let go. And sometimes you have to let go of the people you love the most to get to that next level. And once you realize you let them go, You're like, yo, you mean to tell me all I had to do was A, B, and C?
And I could have been
And I would have been
long
And
ago.
the floodgates open?
I would have, sometimes we enjoy walking in the wilderness because it's familiar.
Yes, comfort.
You dig what I'm saying?
Comfort is the thief
you know
of
what I'm saying? That's
progression.
it.
Yeah.
So you may have somebody that may be bringing you something that you maybe enjoy. It could be, I'm just speaking in general. It could be drugs, could be sex, right? Could be, that person that you could be around that you think is really esteeming you, but when they get around other people,
They are tearing you
they're
down.
breaking and tearing you down. So as my sister, I love Tiff. I'm always here. I tell her all the time. I've been, even the last film that we were trying to work with her on, Carolyn film, Broken Behavior. I'm trying not to get emotional. We brought her in. And we thought we was locked in. I'm like, yo, she's going to take care of you, going to get paid, blah, 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 blah. And the people that she was around, and I'm watching it, right? And you can't sometimes tell people exactly what you're thinking because you want them to feel what you're saying on your face.
Yes. Yes.
Right? And I said what
Trina
I said.
said you know her life.
I said it, and then she called me afterwards. I'm like, yo, you gotta get away from where you are and those people because they're sapping your energy, they're taking your light, and
I call them Nosferatus, energy vampires.
they're energy vampires. So,
you know what Nosferatu is?
You know,
Like,
I
you
know.
feel me?
So even, and mind you, right? When you look at anyone that's a vampire, right? They do it at night. The only reason why they do it at night because you're in darkness, whether you emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, you are in darkness, and that's the easiest way that they can get to you. So while you're doing everything that's bringing you life in the light, they can't touch you. They won't even approach you. And that's what I saw, the people that were in her life when we was trying to film that movie, they came to her in darkness. They came to her in disparity. They came to her in her lowest frequency because they knew what they were bringing to her at that present time she was with. And not to mention, shout out and prayers to her daughter. She's an amazing mother.
Yes.
She's an amazing mother. But even in being an amazing mother, she had people that was trying to divide her in that. And I'm not getting into her business like that. But she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
But this should be confirmation to her because I have told Tiffany
She Taraji
from the beginning that she has a light. She is naturally funny. She has like comedic timing.
She's incredible.
Like,
She's incredible.
These are things that you can't get. Like
You can't teach that.
It's Cardi B
no,
type of shit.
no,
like when you watch Cardi B before, I'm talking before 11 hip hop on Instagram. You was like, oh, she got something.
She got
like, you can see it in some people. Like, oh, this is something that money can't buy. It can't be taught. This is naturally God-given talent. And Tiffany, I agree with him. You should be, walk in that. Walk in that. Get them people away. Because I'm going to tell y'all, it is a confirmation.
It's for real.
And you would be surprised that sometimes you don't want to let a situation go or people go. And so your ancestors will allow you to go through things to make that lesson hurt enough for you to have to let it go. And then once you let it go, everything happens. Like, it's crazy. So sometimes you just need to listen. If you have multiple people telling you, hey, look, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, and you have multiple people who don't even know each other telling you, follow that. Like, they're getting messages for you.
Just to add to that, like, I always use the quote that Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will begin to change. Right?
That's true.
So, and I'm saying it publicly, Tiff, I'm always here for you. I mean, it's productions that I'll be working on next year that I want you to be a part of. And I'm always going to support you and lift you and esteem your name up. But I can't do the work alone. I can't do the work alone. I need you to become the best version of yourself because here it is. The money will come when you align to it. Money is just a frequency. Money is just a frequency. And majority of times when we don't have money or we're living in scarcity and lack is because we're rejecting what's already
I'm about to kick Tony out because
frequency
he don't
of
even know.
vibration.
This ain't for Tiffany only.
Yeah,
Like, he is talking to me.
It's real.
He don't
And
even
I'm
know,
telling you,
son.
it's for me.
When you have a
and I ain't
defeatist
giving-
mindset, you will attract defeat.
There you go. There you go. And
You
even
will.
with me, like, and I'm being transparent as possible. like, I want to thank and shout out everybody that supported my film Sincerity. Now, Sincerity is my best film to date, right? Mm-hmm. And usually, because what I do, I get people distribution deals while I'm doing their film. Shout out to Carolyn, Randall. Shout out to, my girl, Kendra R. Williams. They were the first ladies that I worked with when I first got down here. And to get distribution deals, it takes forever for. Mm-hmm. I was able to work their deals out. And now here it is with Sincerity, my best film to date. And for whatever reason, even though it's already, it's already up on Amazon Prime, it's my most challenging film to get on Tubi, right? Which is weird, but I realized because of the storyline and because what I'm trying to do in that film to uplift, inspire, trying to change the trajectory of relationships forever. Where, when we look at a Muslim brother and a Christian woman, quote unquote, Christian woman, they say, well, that's unequally yoked, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Right. That's what they say, right? But if God is supposed to be love and they're leading love is leading them, how can that be unequally yoked?
Because that's not really true.
Exactly. So when you have those kind of storylines that's trying to change or inspire or to uplift people into a different frequency and vibration, that's where the challenges come. So I talked to my wife about that earlier, and I was like, why is it that I could do what I'm doing for everybody else and for my best film today, why am I getting my biggest challenge? Now, I already know it's going to be a Tubi. I already know it. That's just what it is. But that's the way we have to recognize life. Anytime you're doing your best, your biggest challenges are going to come with your best.
Listen.
Your biggest challenges are going to come with your best.
Confirmation.
And the easiest things that you do are easy because you're only doing it to help someone else. When you see things like, yo, it would have took me forever, is because you actually sacrificed it for someone else. And of course, it's going to get done faster, quick, and the whole nine. Anything that you're doing for yourself, you're going to have obstacles, you're going to have pitfalls, you're going to have disappointments at certain times because that is the best of you and your sacrifices are making room for you. So anybody...
John Moore, sorry.
I call him Spree. That's my brother.
Okay. Peace.
So, he was talking about Sincerity, so we're going to watch a clip from Sincerity, and then we're going to get into some hip-hop debate because
here we go.
I'm ready. Like, he was saying some crazy stuff. Okay? Hey, listen, this man said Jay-Z ain't even in his top 10.
Not top 10, not even top 5. He said not top 10.
Not top 10. We're going to get into it. All right, let's play the Sincerity clip. I gotta be Lil Kim on this joint too. I'm trying to There we go. I want my head to be there. Y'all see the way he kisses her forehead? You already know.
Henry.
Jill.
This guy doesn't look like the typical drug dealing perk to me. So why would they call us on a drug bust?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
How'd your job interview go today? That stash you put away before your bid? It's almost gone. And we need some money up in here.
Things on. Let me see this phone. Okay. Let's go, you see?
Yeah.
You know, David, I really didn't see a reason for me to act out of character. It's not like I don't care about you anymore. We just fell out of love like thousands of other couples do every day. Look, you guys, I wanted us to have breakfast together because I wanted to talk to you about the changes that me and your dad decided to make, okay?
If Dad ain't putting it down no more, then keep it pushing until you find what you need.
Putting it down? Boy, you don't eat some breakfast.
That sound like my kids.
Daddy?
What are we doing?
Why are us here today? You have to go to court or something?
Oh, your daddy's just got a new job that I applied for and I got to look presentable.
When are you going to find someone to make your soul leap for joy.
Yes, hallelujah. Girl.
Well, your mama sound like she just been watching all them Tyler Perry sister shows.
Hello, this is Sonata Sinclair of the Sinclair firm. How can I help you?
Sonata, he's doing it again. Can you please meet me at the Woodbridge train station?
I can't believe this. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh, there's just so much going on right now.
I told you if you came in the house one more time putting your
Put it
hands
down
on me,
the
I
window,
would go leave
Alicia.
you.
So what you saying?
I'm gone. I'm leaving.
I'm Sonata Sinclair.
I'm Sincere
Got them
Bryce.
right together.
It's nice to meet you, Sincere.
You too.
This is my...
All right, so that was a little clips from the movie, a little bit. If you want to know more and you want to know what the movie is about, Sincerity is streaming right now on Amazon Prime, and hopefully it'll be on Tubi soon. So when y'all see it pop up on Tubi, be like, I know who that is, and watch that joint on there too. But go right now and go to Amazon Prime because I said so.
That's all right.
Belt to ass.
And
Belt
shout out
ass.
to Linda Nelson and her incredible team at Indie Rights Movies. That's like right now my go-to distributor. And shout out to Mr. Armstrong at Homestead. But I got to shout out Linda. Linda has done some amazing, incredible things to publicize my films. She's even taken my films to 10 minutes ago to the Cannes Film Festival. So she's making sure she's been promoting me, even in times when I don't even think I'm being promoted. So shout out to Miss Linda Nelson.
Fine. I'll have you find the challenges for him.
Okay, and shout out to the cast. I love y'all. Y'all brought that film to life.
Shout out to the cast for Sincerity, and then boom, that one. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Like if we have, I'm Squirrel. You already know that. But if we have side conversations off this game, that's totally fine because I can tell like all of us love music. It's probably gonna happen. So I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time.
Okay.
Like this game is to prompt us, but I'm sure we're gonna have conversations that go deeper. But anyways, we're gonna play a little bit of Lyrically Correct. Okay. Cedric is horrible at this game.
Why is he horrible?
He's bad.
Man.
When you put Cedric is cool. Before you put a game on, he know everything.
I know all
you put
of
him in. You put him on the clock. You remember Fresh? You put him on the clock. Listen.
Oh
Okay.
man. And I'm a chess player, so that's hilarious.
Cedric be like,
hilarious.
Blue.
You're like, heavy D. I'm like, we're talking about Al Green. What are you talking about? All right, so we're going to ask you some questions because I can tell you know music. You know what I'm saying? This is more based in like 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
But we're going to go ahead and do that hip-hop R&B.
Okay.
And if you get something wrong, you're going to have to do a challenge card.
Okay.
And the challenge card is something that, they're like more harder ones. If you get that wrong, you have to take a sip of your drink.
Okay.
Which it looks like you don't have much.
Nah, we were sipping on
Okay, hold on. Nah, we've come prepared.
There we go. Okay, all right.
Yeah, go ahead and fill that back up. Me and Cedric sipping on the Crown.
Yeah, the Crown. I got a draw tonight, so I can't sip on the Crown.
Responsible black man.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't get in his DMs because he's taken.
Yes,
okay?
he got a woman.
Don't be thirsty.
25 years.
Hey, now.
Oh, beautiful.
25 years.
She's my queen.
Been married 23, been together 25.
That's dope.
Nice
I love
little
it.
quarter. Nice little quarter.
I love it. And we still together.
That's right.
I love it.
Cole got to be.
All right, boom. Oh, I don't even. Oh.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to remember. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag? In the audience, y'all can answer
on
too.
the left side, because it's the best side.
Yeah! Period.
We both said that together.
I was trying to remember. Okay, so Tony and Seg got 1 point.
There you go.
Yeah, Seg got 1.2. We're not going to do it like who did it, because it was like simultaneously. All right, boom. Oh, another Snoop question.
Okay.
They must love Doggy Style.
Okay.
It's a classic album.
Okay, there it is, Doggy Style. There we
It
go.
is. This is for the G's, this is for the hustlers.
There
okay?
we go.
Chat got one, yeah.
Okay.
Chat got one? Okay.
On that side.
What time are the girls leaving Snoop's
6 in the
liver?
morning.
Look, I didn't even get a chance to, but really, y'all should know that answer. So 6 in the morning, Tony got that.
Let me go ahead and take a little sip.
And they got freaks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Okay. What did Kanye drink for breakfast? Ensure.
Oh, snap.
No, Boost. I was wrong.
Take a drink.
I thought he said I drink an Ensure, but nigga, he goes, I drink a Boost for breakfast, an Ensure for dessert. Okay. Somebody order pancakes. I just sipped the dessert.
Okay,
get another one.
Okay, okay.
I definitely miss my mouth. It happens. Listen.
No.
Look, I'm not that sloppy, but look what just happened.
They can't see it.
Oh, y'all can't see it. I definitely have a little puddle here.
What was that? Shirt. The good light, right?
No, that's through the wire.
The wire. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's right. Okay, my bad.
That's how my brain is. I be knowing like songs like it's really weird. I don't know. I'm kind of like Rain Man when it comes to that. Okay, boom. Oh, jump.
What?
I'm answering it myself.
What?
The Daddy Mac will make you
jump. You messed up.
That was my era. That was my group.
Yeah, crisscrossed it.
You should know that Crisscross not having anything today. Okay. All right. Oh, Destiny's Child doesn't think you're ready for what?
This
jelly.
For this jelly, yeah.
Yes. So we all get a point.
Is that?
Because my body's so bootylicious for you, babe.
Yeah. I ain't supposed to know that one, but that's...
Well, you know, to be honest. I mean, once that person gets, like, international, you can't avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
True, very true.
And y'all know y'all be like, I feel like in the night.
Well, I was a big fan of...
yeah, everybody does.
Kelly was...
Yeah, Kelly was...
Everybody say that, but they be at home. I want to be friends and feel on top of you. We gonna fuck up tonight. Like, don't be acting like you ain't at home.
That's my song. That's my song.
Hey.
She got a couple of slow jams. I ain't gonna front of Beyonce slow jams.
Yes, because if you're talking about let me sit this
that's my joint. That's my favorite Beyonce joint.
My goodness.
Between that and Speechless.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen, if you don't know what she's talking about in Rocket, go back and listen to them lyrics again.
That's it. I got it.
Okay, this is one of my other favorite Beyonce songs. I'm a lover girl.
Chat got another one.
I'm a lover girl. So who all's been a Beyonce fan for a long time? You'll know this one. Beyonce's happiest moments weren't complete if what?
Oh, is that it again?
Beyonce's happiest moments weren't complete if what? If you weren't by my side. That's Dangerously in Love.
That's it.
Oh, that's Dangerously
Yes.
in
And
Love.
who in the audience remembers the award show when that album first came out? Beyonce was, still kind of fairly new to her solo career. And Beyonce sung Dangerously in Love effortlessly. I'm serious. You can watch it on YouTube.
That was a slow
and she
one,
put her arm out and the dove went and landed on her arm.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that bitch is bad.
Yeah.
She had a fucking...
I've seen
and the dove came and landed.
Yeah.
I think it was like the American Music Awards. I want to say it was that.
I remember that.
I said, oh, she had a bird that landed on her?
My wife loves Beyonce. Seriously.
I do too. Not everything she does, of course, but I get it. Yeah. I get why everybody loves her. Okay. Oh, it's another good song. This game is so fun. Okay. Like get it for your friends. And Baby by Ashanti, she says, his kisses make her lips quiver. And when he touches her, what happens? Y'all know this one. Come on. I'm going to let the audience do it first.
I know, because I'm trying to put it because Mary Jane, song Mary Jane is that song.
You talking about Scarface?
Scarface, yeah. Yes. So I'm trying to remember.
What's the question again?
And Baby, Ashanti said his kisses make her lips quiver.
Body shivers.
Yes, her whole body shivers. Cedric got it. I knew it too.
I read it. I read it.
Okay, never mind. Chat got the point, and I got the point because I mouthed it. They just didn't see me, but I mouthed it.
You gotta catch up.
I knew that
game right now.
I knew that.
The chat is
get back to the hip hop.
I know.
I knew that too, man.
What does Lauryn Hill find funny about money?
Okay.
Come on, y'all know this one. It's funny how money changes situations.
That's why I could have caught up with it. Did you let me? Because I was shook. That's why I was doing it in my head.
See, I didn't start coughing, please.
No,
can we just talk about Biz Markie, please? Can we just talk about Biz Markie, please?
I know that song. I know
Why
that.
you talking about Biz?
Although, don't sleep. I'm not disrespecting Biz Markie because listen, The Vapors is still a song that like resonates with me,
Please,
like to this day.
I'll be square ball. Nobody beats the Biz. Like, come on,
And
now,
of
this is
course,
stuff for the
you
radio.
know,
Come
of
on,
course,
now.
you know
Mario. You know Mario.
According to the song, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Chad got another one.
According to the song, by Carlos Santana.
Okay.
And the Project GMB.
Okay.
Where was Maria from?
Maria from City.
Scotland.
No, she was not. She was from. Was she from the Bronx? She was from the West Side City. Where is she from? Something City.
Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
she living the life just like a
movie star. Yeah. How
long does Zhané want the DJ to play that song?
All night long.
All night long, yeah.
Cedric and Tony got that joint.
Yeah.
All right, let me try to find some more hip-hop ones.
I'm trying to catch you.
Oh, that's a good one. DMX dated 3 girls with this name.
Keisha?
Brenda, Letitia, Nikki,
3 Kims.
Or
Kims. Yeah, I knew it was one of them. Like 3 Kims. All right, cool. My bad.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Kim, Sam got that one.
No, we're not doing. I think we did a Bobby Valentino one before. According to TLC, what is a guy that thinks he's fly?
A scrub.
He's a scrub. And also known as a buster. But the answer was scrub.
Yeah.
Tony got that point. Let's see. I've definitely hit the R&B section. The other time we played, it was nothing but hip hop. I don't know. I don't hit the R&B.
In that top drawer in front of Tony is the stack of cards you had last week.
Oh, you don't kept some of my cards. You don't fucked up the church's money. Okay.
What you know about that?
Listen.
That's a classic right there.
Listen. Oh, I got that shit so bad, man. You just don't know. I can quote that movie from start to finish. Bernie Mac was in his bag on that joint.
Yeah, it's so many.
Why they being prohibited? Like, there's so many parts that are so fucking dope. All right. Let's see. According to Jay-Z, if someone is trying to wild out, how many cuts do they have in their eyebrows?
3.
Good job.
That's actually one of my favorite songs.
What does Nelly's friend have in the basement?
A party. Ain't he got a party in the basement?
A pole.
A pole, yeah. I thought, I knew it was funny.
A pole. Yeah. Where did Ludacris say all the best women reside?
ATL.
Nope.
Wait a minute. All the best
Try again.
Okay, wait a minute.
Puerto Rico? No.
I got hoes. Is that I got hoes? Different hoes?
No.
It is, right?
I think it's from that song.
Yeah, I think it's from that song. The best
Ali, Boombaye, Ali, Boombaye, Africa.
Yeah, they from Africa. They from Africa.
All right, this is for like the real hip hop heads out there.
Check out another one. Dang.
Alicia ain't playing. She ain't playing. This is another joint for real hip hop heads. If you know, Jadakiss is one of the best that ever do it.
Okay.
But it says, who does Jada got beef with? Come on, chat. Let me see. I see Woodbridge in the chat. Let's see what you know. Come on, it's Jada. Come on.
Chat sitting by the computer typing this shit up.
Cameron.
Chat GPT, can you please help me? Nope. It is the Fez and the DA. I was say DNA.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Who did
I knew that.
Wishbone from Bone Thugs and Harmony miss?
His uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles, yes. That man, I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. This is my favorite happy song. Anybody who knows me, like if I'm ever sad, all you gotta do is put the song on. It immediately lifts my spirits. Okay. Where was Brandy sitting when she was thinking about you? In her room. Shout out to Babyface for making an amazing soundtrack.
Come on, that's the best soundtrack of all time.
I don't know.
That's the greatest soundtrack of all time.
I got 3 that can go up against it.
I'm sure if you from that time period,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Waiting to Exhale.
Waiting to Exhale, okay.
Boomerang.
Boomerang and New Jack City.
New Jack City.
Okay.
Above the Rim, possibly, depending on how you feel on that day.
Oh, that's a good one.
Depending on how you feel on that
That's
day.
a good one, cause part-time,
Part-time lover, right? Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna soundtracks. Oh
Okay,
man, now
look, and I'm throwing the Jason's Lyric soundtrack in there too because that's a fire
you
joint.
got throw Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. How to Survive in South Central.
You gotta
a place where busting the cap is fundamental.
So now, and mind you, my wife is a huge Whitney Houston fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to throw in The Bodyguard.
Bodyguard's a great soundtrack. No, you know what? I didn't even think about that. But really, like I used to like it. Of course, when I was like in middle school listening to it.
Jason Lyric's got a couple of joints on there.
Going back now to the Bodyguard soundtrack, Whitney Houston killed it.
No. She did. Love Jones.
Love Jones. Yes.
How you forget?
Love
they
Jones.
say I'm hopeless.
Love Jones. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I picked Wait and Exhale. And this, I mean, look at the cast of talent that was a part of that soundtrack.
Yep.
That's
because Babyface.
You got Aretha Franklin, you got Patti LaBelle.
All women.
All women that are real like blowers. You got Brandy at her youth.
Faith Evans,
and then you got
Tony,
Kissing You.
Everybody.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Then you got Count on Me. You got CeCe and Whitney. So that's the reason why
he put that joint every Saturday when he make the kids. He like y'all hear that?
Listen.
Y'all hear the Wait and Exhale? Get him clean.
Love will be waiting at home.
Oh,
Love will be waiting at home, man. It was so good they had to put it on another soundtrack. So could play at that game.
Oh yeah, it is on another soundtrack.
It's on another soundtrack.
But I'm not the Bodyguard. Boomerang soundtrack is one of my favorites too, and all these soundtracks. All of these soundtracks. The great part is they're connected to dope ass movies too. So you know what I'm saying. If you've never, you know what I'm saying, chilled with somebody that's special to you and watch Love Jones and understand the depth of that story, what are you doing with your life?
One of the most slept on soundtracks of all time, Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, no, I don't know about that one.
Dr. Dolittle.
Hold on, remind me what's on there.
Case, Touch Me, Tease Me.
Touch Me, Tease Me.
It got Aaliyah. Can You Ever Love Somebody? That's on there.
Oh, it is on there. Yeah.
Most slept on soundtrack
Are you that somebody?
of all time.
Tell me you're that somebody. Because remember, she's in the video. It's
on
the
that
Dr.
joint.
It is the Dr. Dolittle.
It's Dr. Dolittle.
I did not know that.
And I never thought about like running that
Leo's
soundtrack
on there,
back.
yeah.
But you're right.
It's Dr. Dolittle.
You're right.
That joint got hard.
So shout out to the dope soundtracks and how they used to be so dope. I was talking to him earlier. The Harder They Fall, the remake they did on Netflix is fucking dope. If y'all haven't seen it, Black Cowboys makes you feel proud as a black person. Like great movie, but that soundtrack's dope. But I didn't think about Dr. Dolittle.
I thought about that.
I'm telling you, look it up.
No, you're right. The new songs are on there.
New Jack City got hits.
New Jack City definitely got hits. Living just.
We could go to Strictly Business.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry
her early
movie.
days.
Got joints on there. It's a lot. That's where you really can remember, like the song's signature, the soundtrack.
Alicia, you ain't lying. This generation cannot appreciate it.
Stella got a groove back, got some joints on there. And most of it was R&B. So, other than Belly.
The most recent soundtrack I can think of that killed it and brought the vibe of the movie and everything was the Black Panther 1 soundtrack. Yeah, Kendrick did his thing with that soundtrack. That was a great one. But I really can't think of another one that's come out since then. Like, I really can't think of, and they don't really promote them. Like, back in the day, a soundtrack was, like, even the Poetic Justice soundtrack was, like, huge. Like, all of the movies that we loved from the 90s, like, look at them soundtracks. They was not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all.
Yep.
When I got older and watched Waiting to Exhale, it hit different, didn't it?
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
He's a good man, Sheila. No, he's not, Betty Wright. I don't want a piece of man. Like, what?
Exactly. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now.
That leather-ass vest.
As a grown heterosexual man, when you listen to Patti LaBelle singing My Love, Sweet Love, after you done broke up with your woman, I promise you're going to be like, how we going to get back together? Like, yo.
Well, don't listen to Patti
Shaka
anything.
Khan singing My Funny Valentine. That's the greatest soundtrack of all time. I put my bond on it.
It is great. It is great, and it's amazing. Like, there's so many great parts in it.
I'm just saying.
All right, so last lyrically correct question, and then we're gonna get into straight hip hop discussion.
Okay.
If someone is it's not covered.
If someone,
but this is like everybody gonna know this one.
Okay.
So if someone is knocking and bucking, what are they ready to do?
Wow, they about to fight. Yeah, about to fight.
And ready to fight.
Yeah.
Somebody will finish that lyric in the comments. And come on. All right, so if y'all want us to, yes, Alicia, if y'all want us to discuss a certain thing about hip hop, put it in the comments. But what we're gonna start with is the fact. I'm not like I love Jay-Z, like, you know what I'm saying, like dope albums, songs, whatever, but I'm not like a super duper Jay-Z fan. Okay. But I think it's absolutely bananas to not have him in your top 10.
He used to be my favorite.
I think that's crazy.
He used to be.
So I want to hear the discussion, and let's make sure. Now you see, he got the suit on. Okay, he came in here with the uncle energy, so you already know where it's going, right? But you know, I know like the '80s hip hop too, and you already know where it's going. But he about to double down. He don't play. Like he was in here like, no. No! Listen to this. Listen to the symphony. Okay.
Oh yeah, now you come on.
All right. So boom.
Okay.
Name your people. Name who you want to put on your top 10.
We doing top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10. Do
my
top 10. Because I gotta see where Jay-Z don't fit.
Top, and y'all count them off.
Okay.
So I know where I'm at.
Okay.
Rakim number 1.
Rakim.
Okay. Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane.
KRS-One.
KRS-One.
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Nas. Nas gotta be up there with them. All right.
That's top 5.
That Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Grandmaster Caz.
Grandmaster Caz.
Black Thought.
Bananas, yes. Black Thought. Bananas in a good way though.
No, I'm just saying, because y'all ain't even peep Black Thought. Like lyrically, Black Thought should be
best freestyle ever. Watch
should
Flex.
Be in my top 5.
Okay.
I got 2 more.
No, you got 2 more, yeah.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, okay.
It's a tie between Scarface and Notorious B.I.G.
Pick Scarface. Not that Biggie isn't bad, but Scarface has the story. Like, I mean,
I'm an old head, you know what I mean? So like you said, Unk Energy. I just gave y'all Unk Energy.
Yeah, so his list,
the reason why
of
he's
course.
not in my top 10.
Ooh, yes, I love it. Okay, first of all, Alicia, we
I said LL.
We did dive into Cardi B's album last week. I will touch on it a little bit. But you know, my situation has been the same from the very beginning. The first time I heard it, I saw it in my story. I said, every time about to be a hit. And what is it right now? She's releasing like remixes for it. It's a hit. And the whole album cracked, like pretty much. But we're gonna talk about, you know, certain songs later, if we can. So Alicia said her list is, she brought her Noriega.
Yeah,
she said,
my son said Noriega earlier.
She said Nas, Noriega, Mobb Deep, Slick Rick, LL Cool J, Scarface. That's a very well-rounded list, though.
I like that Mobb Deep.
Yeah, she got kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Mobb Deep that she thrown in there.
Yeah.
Now we go groups. It's over.
Yeah.
I kill groups.
Okay. Well, before we go, we're gonna do groups next.
Yeah.
Because I would love to get on a group debate because I love it. Because I love all these groups.
Indeed.
But why is Jay-Z not in your top 10? I just want to know the answer for that one. Or Kendrick.
I'll give you 3 reasons. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Reasonable Doubt is a classic.
It is, and he has other classics too.
Don't get me wrong. He does other classics. But when we look at Jay's first Reasonable Doubt and the Streets is Watching, we're talking about the DVD.
Yeah.
Only underground heads knew about that album.
Dope soundtrack too.
Dope soundtrack. Only underground heads knew about that, right? And Big Daddy Kane took him on tour. So he had like a whole almost 5 to 7 year start to get his name, his style, and everything popping, right? most of the people say he was rapping too fast.
Like Jaz-O.
Like Jaz-O. Now, I don't know whether this is true or not. But at the same time, when everybody was talking about Big L, this is when Jay slowed down his style.
Which makes sense because Jay-Z was actively trying to sign Big L to Rockefeller when they later on.
And conjecture. That's hearsay.
I don't think that's hearsay.
But I don't know. I wasn't there. So I'm just saying it's hearsay.
Dame said it and Cam said it, and Dame and Cam are beefing. So to me, that means it's the truth.
So now,
that's how I come up.
Now let's look at the bigger picture, right?
Okay.
They had the DVD and the album. And it was underground, and nobody was really knowing until when Big and Pac was beefing. This when Jay and Rockefeller slid in. So we started seeing more action from Big and and Rockefeller.
Yeah,
people didn't pay attention until Jay put out Hard Knock Life. To this day, that's his #1 song. This is the song that circulated to make him a household name.
Some people did though, because I was definitely on Jay-Z
underground.
Before.
We talking about underground or worldwide.
Because You Must Love Me on that second album is one of the best songs ever. But
when we were discussing, because I'm not going to say arguing, when we were discussing earlier about Big, right? People didn't really know him until Party Bullshit. Now they didn't know him, right? They knew Big when he put out the Super Cat. Puff put out the Super Cat with Mary.
Give me your love.
And Super Cat, right?
Darling, my baby.
When Big put out Juicy or Puff put out Juicy, he became a household name.
He had a cheat code though.
No, that's
I'm
not
gonna
a cheat code.
Juicy Fruit is a cheat code in Black culture.
No, listen.
That's a cheat code having that beat.
The song Juicy Fruit, yeah. But we talk about worldwide. We talk about every nationality saying it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. This dude went worldwide with the first 2 lines. Why? Because the song was relatable.
Because it touched into the nostalgia.
It touched into
because of Juicy Fruit.
Now, how many quotables has Jay took from Big, Snoop, and a host of others without even giving them their props?
And Big took his whole style from Pac. He took his whole style from Pac.
I'm not saying that.
So what are we talking about?
We talk about Big didn't take his whole stuff from Pac.
He was a totally different character until he got Pac put him on.
No. Y'all, that's speculation hearsay. Big was actually out.
You tell Big Small fans get on my damn nerves.
Big was actually out, but nobody knew about Big until Party and Bullshit, right? We talk about 90, 91. Around that time. People didn't know about Jay until about 95.
I'm sorry.
94, 95. So he had a head start. Big had a head start. Now, when we talk about Pac had 2 albums. 2. They didn't catch up with Pac until, because Brenda Got a Baby didn't go worldwide.
It didn't go worldwide, but there was a lot of Tupac fans.
It was fans
at that time,
but
and I was
one
about
of them. West Coast, you could get 2. You could go double platinum on the West Coast alone, right?
But it doesn't make sense of why you're saying Jay-Z isn't in your top 10.
I'm about
you're saying
to break
he's not
down.
in the top 10.
I'm about to break. You see, Pac wasn't in my top 10 either.
Yeah, that's bananas. But I'm gonna let you have it.
You
saw Nas was in my top 10,
and I don't understand that.
Y'all check the comments. Sharik has a dope. I don't even know if it's 10 people, but anyways, Rakim, KRS, Tupac, shout out, Slick Rick, Kool G Rap.
I said Kool G Rap, but I ain't put him in.
BDK, Boogie Down,
Boogie Down Productions.
No, he said BDK.
KRS.
No, he said BDK.
No, BDK.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yo, Reek, where's BDK, bro?
I'm thinking he meant to put Boogie Down Productions. Nas, Kendrick Lamar, LL, Mos Def, Melly Mel, and the Furious Five. That's like a very but it's a very well-rounded list.
Jay in that list.
No, but yours is heavy old school. That's more like,
because I put Black Thought in there. So
you threw us a bone.
No. But here's the thing. What I'm simply saying, I'm from what we call the golden era, right?
Yeah.
People from the golden era were more connected to Big than they was Jay, right? So all I'm saying is, for me to put Jay in my top 10, he not only has to be well-rounded, but the dude had a head start going on tour with Big Daddy Kane, and nobody was really checking him.
I just think because you are a Biggie fan, you are limiting yourself, because how can you make that argument when and completely ignore everything that Jay-Z has done since Big died? But you really are.
I said,
because you can't hold him accountable because he had a head start.
Earlier. I said he didn't slow down his style or anything until when?
Yeah, but I mean that happened.
Until
Why
when?
you call Missy, I'm
You
fine.
gotta give it to Big L. You gotta give it to Big L, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody, whether it be Dipset, everybody gives Big L their props. You know what I'm saying? Because Big L was that dude.
Yeah, he was.
Right? When you look at, I think it was Hawaiian Sophie.
Oh,
and
he
all
said
of that.
Big Daddy Kane was
Oh,
the
that's what
BDK.
he said.
Sorry,
BDK.
I
All
don't
right,
know
Rick, you good?
Yeah, you good.
So all I'm saying is the reason why I could give it to Big before I could give it to Jay, because you even got Jay quoting Big. Show me one line.
Yeah, but I think they both should be in your list.
No,
is what I'm saying.
I respect it.
I agree.
I respect it. Now, the mogul that he is, if we talking business, he top.
Mm-hmm.
He top. Him and Puff is top to me. And even Dame, I gotta give it to Dame.
Yeah,
People don't want to get.
I hate how people hate
You gotta
that
give
man.
it to Dame.
Yeah.
You got it. When we talk about business, I give it to, Cash Money. You know,
Yes.
Baby and
Master
Slim,
P,
Master
like,
P.
yeah.
So business, of course.
Even
I'm gonna
50.
put Jay in there.
50's
50,
the one.
of course. So, but at the same time, when we talk about heavy lyricism, where you get to co-sign old heads like, yo, you got old heads saying that Big was one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Not Jay.
But my argument with Big is, would he have gotten as much notoriety and attention
if he was alive now?
No, I definitely think he would have went on to get.
Please,
I'm saying
one of the greatest
I'm
rappers of all
saying
time.
his run,
2 albums.
his run would not have been as amazing as it was without Tupac. He was a superstar. He was a juggernaut. I'm trying to tell you, I lived it. I was there.
Respect your Pac. I respect your passion for Pac. But what
I
Big
like
did
Big
with
too.
2 albums.
Listen.
Show me anybody else that has passed away that changed the whole hip hop game with just 2 albums. We ain't even talk about Dead Again or Alive Again, whatever that album was. Born Again.
Yeah, Born
We're not
Again.
even talking about Born Again. We talk about Life After Death and Big's first album. Show me any other hip hop artist show me any artist in history, whether it be R&B, hip hop, rock, with 2 albums changed generations. You got people that are young that will put Big right now as their favorite rapper.
If they have you for a father.
Well, yeah, I'm
They
saying.
definitely putting that on.
I'm not, listen, and I'm talking about consistency now. Let's talk consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Not just lyricism, but life, right? Big life, even though he said some of the stories, he talked about people in his hood.
Mm-hmm.
He never changed on his integrity. He never changed on who he was. He only got better. Majority of what we saw with Pac, and don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Pac. Like So Many Tears is now when we talk
That's one of my
songs,
favorite songs,
that's my
yeah.
favorite song of Pac, right?
Yeah, mine too.
But what he evolved into, let's talk about that.
Go ahead.
Right? What he evolved into did not coexist with what he started as.
Because he showed you how the human experience is a change. You're constantly changing. And he was so dope that even though he didn't want to evolve into that to fulfill that fulfillment to get out of prison, he did it. And he did it and went, how many times platinum?
No, what I'm saying, and I get
stop sleeping on it. And then what did he do on Machiavelli? Listen to White Man's World and tell me he wasn't getting back to that. He was getting back to
what
all
I'm
that.
simply saying with the consistency as far as musically, right? When
Tupac had more albums than Big.
There you just said it. So if Big would have lived long enough,
I swear, y'all
If Big
are
would've lived
delusional.
when we look at Big's first album, Life, like really, before we get to Life After Death, right? The dude whole album was a soundtrack from beginning to end.
I'm not the person who loves Ready to Die like that.
No, we not. Listen, Ready to Die and The Chronic.
Oh yeah, Chronic.
The Chronic is number one for me. Shout out to my favorite producers of all time, Dr. Dre.
Hold on, no, you can't give him all that credit because a lot of that was Daz.
I'm not saying
he
that.
took credit.
I'm not saying that because don't get me wrong. You got Daz on that. You got Warren G on that.
Yeah, but even songs that aren't credited with Daz was Daz.
No,
like
don't
a lot
get
of
me
them.
wrong. But I get you. I'm overstanding that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, as far as when we look at producers, we talk about sonically. We talk about hip hop's like when you go back and you listen to that first album, The Chronic, number one. Show me another album that sounds sonically like that.
There isn't. I'll give that to you.
That's
because
right.
What?
Dre said, I do 99 tracks, mix it down to 2.
I'm a nigga from the motherfucking streets. Like,
and this is what I'm saying. People that, like, when we talk about real hip hop, you got, now, let's talk about the producers. Marley Marl. You dig what I'm saying? We talk about Alchemist. We talk about DJ Premier.
Alchemist and Erykah Badu just dropped the album together.
Yeah,
by the way.
I gotta check that. We talk about Havoc and Prodigy.
Yes. People sleep on Havoc a lot.
All day, every day, twice on Sunday. So I'm from
people
that.
sleep on David Banner.
David Banner is a monster. so I'm from that. I'm from that era. Even shout out to my boy KG. I'm from that era. When I look at Dre, right? Dre not only did what he did with The Chronic, he didn't not only put Easy where he was. He put Michelle A where he put DOC, the Diggy Diggy Doc, the Formula. So when we go into that chain of events of what Dr. Dre did, you got people like, oh, he did that album too. We didn't even get to Eminem.
Or 50 Cent.
We didn't even get to 50 Cent. We didn't get to G-Unit.
Don't get me wrong. I love his production. I just feel like not giving people credit, which is very common in the music industry. It's like I feel like whenever somebody mentions Dre, there's an asterisk next to his name for me because I know how dope Daz is, and I know a lot of the songs that people love, but that they say, "Oh, Dre, that wasn't him." But he was like organized and everything. So I give him.
You cannot have the Dog Pound without Dre.
No, I know.
Very true.
You can't have Snoop without Dre.
Yeah, and Snoop needs to get back with Dre.
So here's once again. I don't. The reason why Dre is my favorite is because this dude was getting people to take a sample and play the sample over.
Yep.
And then dirty it up as if it's the sample, but he got jokers playing the sample. Puff learned that from Dre.
He did. I will agree with that. I will definitely agree with
learned that from Dre.
All right, so hold on. No, moving forward, we're going to switch subjects because we have to finish this topic out. So one more topic. We're going to talk about groups. Best hip-hop groups.
Top 10?
Okay. We're going to do top 10 top 3?
Top 3 is...
What y'all want to hear?
Let's go.
In the audience, how many hip-hop group numbers, like, do you want to do top 3, top 5, or top 10? Your top 5 is easy. I think when you break it down to 3, it gets hard as hell.
No.
Yes, it does. Well, maybe not for you.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe not for him.
My top 3 is finishers.
Oh.
They finishers. Finishers.
Tony James wins.
I'm just saying. Because my top 3, even though they old school, my top 3 are foundations.
Yeah, okay. No, okay. So I respect the foundation of hip hop. I'm a hip hop girl. Like I was telling Tony James before and Cedric, my first rap song I ever learned, and y'all know I love to just rap on the fly, was Children's Story.
Right.
Still to this day, a dope ass song. That whole album is dope, by the way. But, and I get it, like giving the props to the foundational artists. Definitely giving the props to Rakim because he really changed how lyricism is. Kind of in the same way where I give props to Migos because the way that they introduced like triple entendres and triplets poetry style actually did change hip hop, but people don't want to talk about that. But anyways, I definitely understand giving props to the foundational people, but we cannot sit here and act like there has not been progression. And if some of those foundational people was put up against some of the people who did progress, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You name a group today, and
I
bet you I got a group that'll beat them.
I don't gotta name a group today. I mean,
you gonna put the bid out? Come on, make the bid.
Outkast, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Now you got Outkast,
Wu-Tang.
You put out 3.
That's
right?
my 3.
That's your 3.
That's my 3.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 is my 1.
Name.
No. You got your 3.
In the audience.
No.
Name 5 songs by Grandmaster Flash.
Remember her 3, right? Remember her 3.
But
Grandmaster
name 5
Flash,
songs. Gun to your
Grandmaster
head.
Flash and the Furious 5. The Message is greatest song, hip hop song of all time. Run DMC.
What about 4 more?
Run DMC. Run DMC. Run DMC. Okay, that's number 2.
I'll give you that one.
That's number 2. Okay, Houdini.
Okay,
it's my number 3.
You got a big mouth.
And the reason why I put Houdini and everybody I just named, right? Even Grandmaster Flash, they were crossovers. They hit a different audience that other hip hop artists did. Now, here's my 4th. Here's my 4th. Right? You said Wu-Tang Clan. Okay?
Definitely did.
So the people I go to match Wu-Tang is Tribe Called Quest.
No, you're bananas. That's diabolical.
All right, I'm done.
I love Tribe Called Quest, but there is no way that you are going to sit here on what is right now Cardi B's internet and say that Tribe Called Quest is a better group
Don't let me pull out my Jersey team, because then I got to pull out Naughty by Nature.
I love Naughty by Nature, but they ain't fucking with Outkast, they ain't fucking with Wu-Tang, and they ain't fucking with Bone.
I'm going to tell you why, and don't get me wrong, Outkast, one of the greatest hip-hop groups of all time. But they're a duo. They're not a trio.
But I consider a group. Okay, a group has to be 3?
Now, if you're going to do duos...
You did Run DMC, that's a duo?
No, that's 3.
Because we got DJ. Okay, yeah.
All right?
Jam Master.
Wu-Tang, you got damn near 9 people. So that's the reason why I say we gotta vary on, are we doing duos? Are we doing,
I consider groups more than one person.
Because my groups, like I said, Houdini, 3, Tribe Called Quest, 3, Grandmaster Flash had 5. So 6, actually. So we got to just figure out which way we're going. Even with Naughty by Nature, 3. So when we talk of groups, that's what I'm thinking.
Wu-Tang. Into the 36 Chambers.
Listen, I'm going to be honest.
GZA, Liquid Swords. The Purple Tape. Only built for Cuban Links. I mean, I can constantly talk about classic albums out of that group.
In there. I can't, listen.
How can you not put Wu-Tang in there?
They by themselves.
Supreme Clientele by Ghostface.
Wu-Tang is by themselves.
Oh my God.
Wu-Tang is by themselves. They're not even, listen, I'm not saying that. Hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
I can't put Wu-Tang there because nobody else did what Wu-Tang did.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Like, you're a purist.
Even with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.
Yeah, they're pioneers.
Wu-Tang is forever.
Kind of like we can't compare New Edition to nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Because people want to make the comparison of Temptations with New Edition, even though New Edition learned from Temptation. But New Edition is by themselves. Like, I literally got with somebody online because they was like, Drew Hill is better than New Edition.
What?
And I was like, what? Yo, although I love Drew Hill,
I love Drew Hill.
That's different.
What? New Edition. We're not even talking about breaking down Bobby or BBD,
Ralph Tresvant, or Johnny Gilster, like all
we're not
of
even
them.
talking about breaking them down because they still New Edition. We talk about New Edition.
Just
alone.
And if you think it's a game, because y'all know I just went to the New Edition Day in Boston. If you think it's a game,
man,
I've been to, I love music. I've been to a lot of concerts. I have never seen the level of the type of fans that I saw last month with New Edition. To this day, these girls had tickets from 1983. Like, I mean, it was bananas. So,
and I'm going to tell you the truth, right? And those, what I'm about to say, that came up when I came up and saw it, when I saw it, the Any Heartbreak Tour was the greatest tour, one of the greatest tours of all time. You had Keith Sweat. You had Albie Shore. You had Bobby Brown by himself.
Yeah.
Then was still sneaking over on the New Edition side.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Caused a whole bunch of havoc, Bobby.
It was crazy. You had Guy coming in and out.
Oh yes, Teddy Riley.
So like I said, really, music has evolved and
we don't have tours like that.
No, we don't. We're not gonna see it. I saw Madison Square Garden.
I saw Run DMC live when I was little.
I saw that. I was about to get to
Houdini.
it.
I saw
Houdini, Run DMC. I saw LL come out his radio.
Yes, I did too. And Curtis Blow was there. I saw the same concert. I saw the same concert.
The only
I can't live without my radio. He came out of a radio on stage.
Or concert I saw that was current, that was like that, was Up in Smoke.
Oh yeah, that was a dope one. That was
That was the only thing that came, and that's because they was bringing lowriders on the stage and everything. But LL coming out his radio? So I can't live without my radio?
I cried. I've told this story on the podcast before. I cried because I did not want to go. And I was like, I don't want to go. And now I'm so thankful that I got to go to fucking epic of a hip hop concert at such a young age, because obviously it influenced me.
And then, right?
Was that a Def? I'm trying to think. Was that Def Jam?
Yes, that was the Def Jam tour. Because PE first started.
Yes.
This is when Public Enemy first started. And they did My Uzi Weigh a Ton.
Yeah.
They did, because
See, I don't remember what songs they performed.
They did My Uzi Weigh a Ton, because they only did 3 songs. But
I feel like Beastie Boys was there too.
Beastie Boys was there too.
Yeah.
They did
crazy.
Brass Monkey.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
Beastie Boys was there. Like that's when hip hop was hip hop.
Yeah.
Right? Slick Rick was there because they did the show. Him and Dougie Fresh did the show.
Hey, Dougie Fresh is slept on.
So,
for sure.
Slept on.
And this is what I'm saying. Like we had the discussion earlier. The crowd, the audience was about 65 to 70% women.
Right.
They was throwing panties on the stage when I was there. When I was like, "What in the world?"
So
they throwing the drawers on there.
So here it is.
They gonna go home like that.
The rappers then did it for y'all. The rappers today do it for the fellas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is weird. Which is weird.
And we're gonna close out on it. But that's true.
It's very true.
Because I said, I was a little girl and I saw it was very female, and now it's like
when LL did I Need Love.
Oh man, I know.
Sometimes I stare at the room.
When Houdini did One Love.
Oh, you're lucky just to have just one love. One love.
When they did 5 minutes of funk, the concert exploded. So no disrespect to the hip hop today, because like we said, I don't consider it hip hop. It's rap. Yeah. It's the machine.
Yeah.
It's the machine.
I think there are artists though that do like embody hip hop. Yeah. I think there's some.
The core of it.
Yeah. I think there is some.
But like we were saying,
like I said, Griselda.
Very few.
Griselda is very.
I think Griselda embodies lyricism. Like the portion of hip hop that's lyricism for real.
Like Dave East, like we were talking about.
And if you love Dave East or Griselda, make sure y'all did not sleep on that Clips album that just came out.
Oh no, Clips album. Yeah. Come on, man. Now that's hip hop.
That was fire.
That's hip hop.
Yeah,
like you said,
right?
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas. That's hip hop.
Joyner Lucas gets slept on a lot.
Yeah,
He's dope.
That's hip hop.
His new freestyle out on Flex. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Flex freestyle, a new one. Oh shit.
And he rapping backwards.
Oh
man. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Joyner Lucas.
He rapped the whole thing. He rapped the whole thing and then just reversed the whole thing and just made it.
And when we talk about female rappers, I know y'all. Listen, I respect Cardi. I
love Cardi, but Nicki's the best.
Rhapsody to me right now.
No, Rhapsody's too boring. Sorry.
Exactly. That's it in a nutshell. Because that's what happened to hip hop when they said female rappers, Salt-N-Pepa, MC Light. This is boring, and this was the change when you look at Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown.
I get that, but
change.
You can do it without being boring because there's a person named Lauryn Hill.
Is Lauryn Hill boring?
No.
Did Lauryn Hill have to take off her clothes?
No.
So how is Rhapsody boring when she's following the footsteps?
Rhapsody can rap. Don't get me wrong. it's just her music does. It's just boring.
When you said
to
she
me.
need different producers.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I really do. I think she has talent. I'm not like I really judge. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe of the song, the lyrics, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying don't get it wrong. Like she deserves all the accolades she's gotten. She has talent.
Right.
I feel like, and you hit it, like she needs better producers.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of like how, now I'm not talking about Illmatic or It Was Written, but you know how like Nas went through a lull with, you know, certain producers where he was still fire, but it wasn't showcasing him the way he needed to be showcased. I feel like Rhapsody fits in that place. And I feel like because of what Tony is talking about, the way that women are viewed in hip hop right now, which is what's selling, Rhapsody is not being given the type of producers that really could like showcase her and put her there. But there are girls who are like different, who rap, who are dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Doechii. I'm not a big Doechii fan. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying?
Rap.
But she can rap. And she's different and unique. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to our former guest, Ron, who was on, that's Rico Nasty's father. Rico Nasty is dope and different, you know, but nobody talks about that. But she's an international star. Like, she be going everywhere. I be following her, you know. But there's a lot of stuff going on in hip-hop that is changing and, you know, making it still have the core essence of hip-hop. I know it seems like it's all just scammer and titty music. And we do like some of it.
Well, here's, and I'm going to say this, and
yeah.
I'm going to change it. This going to change the trajectory of this whole conversation of hip-hop. And I got to say it. When Onyx first album dropped,
dope album.
Hip-hop changed forever.
That's Back the Fuck Up, right?
Yeah. And that's where we're seeing all the bastard kids of Back the Fuck Up. And we don't want to admit that, but
that's a hot
Onyx
take,
changed
but I understand.
the trajectory of hip-hop when it came down to the violent side of hip-hop. You know, when you're looking at, you know, slam, when you're looking at throw your guns in there.
Low down, dirty, and grimy.
All of that. and we, you know, some people would say MOP. MOP, nah. I respect. And that,
but that was a little after, a little bit after,
when we look at Onyx's first album, and we even look at the movie, Strap, that was...
Great movie.
Great movie.
Great message, great movie.
When we look at all of the destruction of what they created in hip-hop, the gunplay, et cetera, is from that album. And I debate anybody, because the first thing everybody wants to say, the street knowledge, they want to go to NWA.
Yeah, like, so...
Nah.
And not just them, but what about Schoolie D?
Schoolie D, here's the thing. When you look at 6 in the Morning, you look at all of that, that's street knowledge to me. Because that stuff really happened, right? Yeah. But when you looking at...
I get what you're saying.
Your whole album...
I get what you're saying.
It's talking about what's mine is mine, is yours is mine.
It was that grimy,
right? So even when you look at, even when Big and I'm talking about they on the train robbing, right? That's that whole mentality. Even with Mobb Deep, one of my favorite groups of all time, they weren't. It was the trajectory and the violence wasn't as graphic.
It was different.
True. Very true.
As Onyx.
And I never heard that take, but I really agree with him because I remember like all, you know, how it kind of changed. Like it was like Diggable Planets and then, you know, Onyx comes through. But if you don't understand what he's saying, listen to an Onyx song, you know, that has some violence in it, and listen to Slippin' by DMX. That's the difference between street knowledge and what he's talking about. Exactly. So I get what he's saying. Like, there's a difference between saying, this is my story, this is what's going on, I'm educated, this is like the Black CNN.
Right.
Than to say, like how the YNs are now.
When you look at Coogee Rap and Polo, Road to the Riches, right? Very descriptive, but not as violent.
Not as violent.
Right? When you look at, listen to my non-BDP, right? It's violent. It's violent.
Different, but it's different.
But you ain't got a whole album
about
listen to my nine. And then you look at KRS being a teacher. So he evolved.
He got on my nerves.
Right? He evolved.
KRS one gets on my nerves. I'm sorry.
But when you go back to Onyx, did they evolve? No, they kept doing the same style.
But anyways, this has been a great. Hey, Chris. We definitely will love to have you back, especially for hip hop debates, because we never get challenged. Like, I'm like, I want somebody who knows what they're talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's
literally
great.
was over here like listening, like for real. Like
no, he was over here like, get her, get Mona. I'm tired of her winning.
No, but
get her.
I see your passion for Pac, and anybody that want to rock with Pac, I can't get mad at that.
Well, Pac changed my life.
Yeah,
that's why he's
Pac
patted
is
on my
one of the
arm.
greatest of all
Everybody knows
time,
my
and I
story.
can't take that. He's a GOAT, but he's a GOAT. Like, we just can't stick the name GOAT on one person.
Right. I agree.
No,
I agree.
I still agree. I believe that Biggie is a GOAT.
Yeah, I believe Jay is a GOAT too.
I just believe that Biggie had a little bit of a cheat code. Not really. We shouldn't say cheat code because they both lost their life. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to their families or anything. But it's almost like if you come in the game and you are beefing with someone who is already super established, sex symbol, all this other stuff, you're going to, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a trajectory if that person engages with you. Hold on. Prime example.
Okay.
Prime example.
Cardi
B and Bia.
Okay.
Bia was up and coming. Bia got lyrics. She's pretty, you know, all that stuff. She challenged Cardi B because Cardi B did not talk back until now. Where's Bia's career?
Okay.
But because Tupac and him had a friendship, you know, it's going to get, you know, it's going to be different.
Right.
And it blew up. And I really feel like Biggie gets, because Tupac is considered a legend, for so many other reasons, of course, you know, outside of that. But because he already had that legendary status and like, oh, this is somebody different, kind of like a Nipsey Hussle, you know, feeling. When Biggie got attached to him, I do think he got an upgrade. I'm sorry.
Well,
I saw it happen.
No, listen, I'm about to end this with this, right? I'm gonna end this with this. I'm gonna do three. Just do three. One, Pac blamed Big on hearsay and conjecture. That's one. Big warned him about the people he was rolling with, right?
So says Big.
And no, because this is recorded. This is documented. This is documented.
So says Big.
It's documented.
Where is it documented besides these movies that have come out after Pac has died?
Because people have actually told the story for Big, right? Where Big went up to the hospital and the people rejected him. He also told them, listen, watch it. Look, Pac also said it during the time when he was in jail, when the jail interview. Now here's my third nail in the coffin, and this
you said nail in the coffin. Ain't no nails.
Big never attacked Pac. He said, if Faith have twins,
she probably have two Pacs.
She probably have two Pacs. Get it? Two Pacs. That's the most he said about that brother.
He couldn't say nothing. He copied his style. Biggie wasn't even dressing like he was dressing until Pac influenced him.
No.
Pac was Versace.
No.
I lived it. I watched it. Pac was Mr. Versace. Pac was all that.
Puff influenced Big.
Puff was influenced by what they were doing on Death Row.
No. Pac did his thing with the Versace. If you remember, he said, however, I stay coochie down to the socks.
He said that after he had been influenced by Pac.
Understand. I'm about to break it down again, right? When they started calling themselves the Commission, that's when we started seeing Big in full suits. Not Versace. Only time he talked about Versace linen is when he was talking about, diamond bracelets. I'm talking about when he's going out of town or he's doing something like that.
And who else in hip hop was wearing suits?
That's the reason why Big was big. No.
Yes, he was.
Beg to differ, but I see your passion.
He was.
I can't go because he was wearing the bandana around his head.
He did that as well.
No, wait.
He did that too.
He did the bulletproof vest. He put the bulletproof vest on.
He did everything.
No, Pac didn't start wearing suits.
Until when?
Pac did not start wearing suits until Snoop and him did America.
The interview. That's
videos.
because if you're not a Pac fan, you think that it's just him and Snoop.
We didn't see Pac.
He was in suits before that. He was already modeling when Big came out.
No, he was modeling Carl Kanai. Go back now. He was modeling majority of Carl Kanai.
Which influenced him to step his fashion game up.
Let's breathe a little bit.
I'm breathing. I'm Tony Braxton.
He was not wearing suits until Americans Who Wanted and Snoop was wearing the suits. Okay, that's when we see Pac either going to jail, like going to court, when he got with Snoop. He was not wearing suits until he got with Snoop. Like you said, he was wearing what? Versace or the bandana or the bulletproof vest or Karl Kani, while Big was wearing Coogee.
Now,
if he wasn't wearing Coogee, he was wearing the suits because Puff put him in the suits because he wanted the commission. Caesar Leo, all of that. Even Jay was supposed to be part of the commission.
Because Puff was obsessed with Suge Knight. He was already wearing suits.
No, he wasn't.
But let me just.
If you won't believe, that's cool.
Let me just end that real. I don't have to believe it. I saw it. Like I remember. Like look. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm very passionate about everything. If I gotta be a bitch, I'm gonna be a bad one. Everything I do it with a passion. Shout out Kalani. So listen, this is how I'm gonna end it. The Tupac and the Biggie debate. We're talking about songs that have an energy that will last forever, that influence you every time you hear them, right? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Biggie, we got Juicy.
We got Big Papa.
No, that is not, no.
Juicy is number one.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Juicy is number one.
Let me finish. Listen to what I'm saying.
Number one.
We got, for Biggie, we got Juicy. That's a song.
Worldwide.
That's a song that no matter what, it's going to invoke some type of emotion. With most people, the majority of people, when they hear it, it's one of those songs.
And you got classic. Dear Mama for Pop.
You got Dear Mama. You got Keep Your Head Up. You got Brenda's Got a Baby.
Nobody was doing Brenda Got a Baby.
Tell me you can listen to Brenda's Got a Baby right now and not have an emotion.
This is what I'm going to say. It was I Get Around.
That made him big, yeah.
What I'm saying. We talk about timeless songs.
Brenda's Got a Baby is an emotional song that invokes emotion.
Nobody was paying attention to Brenda's Got a Baby until they get back to... Yeah, you were. You go back to his catalog, right? When they started, we talk about 2 albums later. Tupacalypse Now, and Strictly for My Niggas, 2 albums later. Big's Life After Death. Juicy, number 1.
What else?
Big Papa.
No, he does not have another one.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't.
Yes, give me a minute.
Big Papa's a dope song, but it does not evoke that type of emotion.
Big Papa was on soundtracks.
Big Papa, put on Slippin' by DMX and put on Big Papa and tell me that
I'm about to say. We talk about worldwide. We talking about worldwide. You have people all around the world saying, throw your hands in the air if we talk about worldwide. Juicy. Okay. Big Papa.
You want to throw it in there. I love that song.
One more chance. Now, when we talk Pac, okay, we talk Dear Mama, okay?
Yeah.
Then we talk Keep Your Head Up. That, like I said, that's back. That comes back.
It's still one of them songs,
right?
You keep trying to reject it.
No, I'm not taking it. I'm rejecting it.
You're conveniently rejecting the songs.
You got Dear Mama. You got Brenda's Got a Baby. you got, I'm going to tell you the word that put him, it was over. It was over. California Love.
Yeah, but
California Love hit.
I think he's talking about hits.
I'm talking about worldwide.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about timeless classics that invoke emotion that will stay with people for the rest of their life.
I get that.
Pac got more.
I get it.
Pac has more.
Okay, I can't say Pac got more. I can't say it.
So
I'm gonna tell you why.
This is me. So me, I'm a Biggie fan.
Right.
I love Biggie more.
Yeah, we've debated that
before.
Pac.
Okay.
But I'm a realist also.
Right.
So when it comes to lyrics,
we know.
To lyrics and straight hits.
I'm not going to deny
straight
lyricism.
Straight
like
hits
I said,
too,
So Many Tears is what. Like,
one of my early episodes was called So Many Tears.
Like, I'm not going to deny that, bro. I'm not denying. What I'm simply saying is,
but it's not that. It's more so.
Big did with just 2 albums.
Yeah, but the same time frame that Big lived, the same time frame.
That's like Crown Royal and Remy. Like
nobody drink Remy.
y'all say Little Zulu.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, listen, I'm not denying Pac at all, right? I'm not denying the brother. Listen, one of the greatest. But when I say, you sit here and said, Big got a style for Pac.
He did.
I deny that.
He did.
No,
like I said, I'm a big fan.
Big got his style from Slick Rick.
No.
Big Daddy Kane.
No.
Yo,
when did you see Big with motherfucking Kane go on?
Listen what I'm saying.
Big ain't never had no Kane go on.
I'm not talking about lyrics.
Yeah,
lyrically.
the remix joint.
Lyrically.
He did have
lyrically, Big is Big Daddy Kane. He's Slick Rick. Because when we talk about the comedic.
Yeah. I see those influences.
The comedic style of Big is Slick Rick. Just like the comedic style and style whatsoever when we look at Snoop, it's Slick Rick.
No, I agree with that.
Right? So when I look at Pac, right? And this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to literally say it.
You better piss me off.
I'm going to literally say it. Right? Hear me close.
I'm not watching another movie.
And this may
ever.
make you feel better. This may make you feel better, right? Pac's style was Pac style.
Okay, yes.
Okay. I can't identify where Pac got his style from.
Which I think because he was in so many different regions. He was Baltimore, New York, West Coast.
Right. So Pac created his own style, not to mention when you listen to him, right, he had the same strength and conviction like Chuck D from Public Enemy, right? Ice Cube. So I can't say he took their styles.
I don't really feel Ice Cube.
Oh, please. America's Most... What?
When I listen to Biggie?
What? No, I'm talking about Pac.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Biggie.
I'm talking about Pac.
Yeah.
So
storytelling of it.
The storytelling and the conviction and the power. He's Chuck D. He's Cube. Because he even said Cube I influenced him.
He's a Shada Shakur.
Okay, he's from the Black Panther Party.
I mean, that's a lot of what... That was
now, when
different.
I look at Big, right, I look at Big as Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, a little hint of Coogee rap, a little small. Nas is Coogee.
Part,
the lyricism is Coogee rap, right? And also Big Daddy Kane. But also the storytelling.
I can definitely
he's
see
in
Big
a
Daddy
class
Kane
by himself. Nobody, to me, told a story like Big.
Have you ever heard of Scarface?
No, Scarface, don't get me wrong.
Like, what are you talking about?
Because if you remember, Scarface is in my top 10.
Oh,
Didn't I say Scarface and Big was a top?
One of the best
that was
storytellers.
Me. He's hands down, right? So at the end of the day, I will never take anything away from Pac. Like, I think that's what you thinking. I know.
But he ain't in your top 10 and Jay-Z.
Pac is not in my...
I know, it's like, it don't make no sense to us. You gotta pick one. You gotta at least have Jay-Z or Pac in your top 10.
One of the two.
Because that means I would have to take out Nas. And I can't take out Nas. I can't.
Why?
I can't take out Nas. When I look at Nas...
It's kind of like that Chris
from
Brown.
Illmatic. When I look at Nas... And mind you, I'm not a person that's a quotable person. So don't look for me for quotes.
I can.
When I look at Nas with Illmatic, Stillmatic, the Lost Tapes.
It was written.
And it was written to me, Jay can't mess with those. To me. Now people will go back and say, yo, you made it a dope line, I made it a tight song. Okay, I get that. He's a slick talker. Jay is a slick talker through and through. 444?
Yeah. Amazing album.
444.
Putting us on the game.
Come on now.
The
Black
Put
Album.
us on the game for
the Black
album just...
Okay? We're not even talking about Rockefeller Presents. We ain't even talking about none of that. So don't get me. The Blueprint is my favorite Jay album to date. But when I'm talking about Nas, right? When you look at Queens, when you look at LL, when you look at Run DMC, when you look at even Mobb Deep, you still got to put them in there with them. Because people will sit there and say the Bronx made hip-hop. And they did. They created it. Nobody is doing what Queens did for hip hop. Nas
50,
is in there
Nicki,
with
you know
that
what?
whole thing as far as
Hey,
hip hop is concerned.
He's kind of right with that because we got 50
nobody,
Cent, Nas, we got Nicki out of Queens. Like we have
is
a lot
doing
of
it
people.
like Queens. Queens, when they say Queens is
Get
the
the
best,
money, Queens get the money.
Queens get them like you have to be able to break down hip hop in that kind of facet, right? Even though Wu-Tang is Wu-Tang, you put them by themselves. They part of the five boroughs. You put them by themselves. But Queens, Nas is a part of that. If we want to look at, he's part of that. When you look at Brooklyn, okay, you gotta put Big Daddy Kane and put Jay in there. You got to, and Big, right?
For sure.
But look at what I'm
Big
saying
L
about
from-
Jay. He's from Harlem.
Oh, Harlem. Oh,
When you look at Jay, he's the late bloomer. He's the late bloomer. He's not the person that you speak of when you start talking about hip hop and the borough. Because there's other people I'm missing that came from, because even when you look at Witchcon came from Brooklyn. Technically, they'll put him in Staten Island.
The mental gymnastics this man does.
What? That's
The mental gymnastics
because
this man does to prove his point.
You gotta put Biz Markie in the Brooklyn side,
No, we
because
don't have to put
if
Biz
you don't
Markie
put
in
Biz
there. I
Markie
love
in the
him,
Brooklyn
but-
side, you miss Big Daddy Kane. If you don't put Roxanne Shante in there for the Queen side, which is another foundation of hip hop.
Yeah, but if you're putting Roxanne Shante in there, then you have to put
Come on now.
UTFO in there. It's like a
Which is
lot.
another part of hip hop.
Yeah,
So what
it's a
I'm
lot
simply
going on.
saying is Nas has to be in there.
Well, Nas is in
Nas
my top
has
10
to be in there.
because I fell asleep every night in 9th grade to 2 albums, and everybody knows
Listen,
that. Illmatic,
Illmatic,
and
it
Mary
was
J.
written.
Blige, My Life.
Oh, My Life,
So
okay.
Illmatic,
Okay.
I think Life's a Bitch is an
Come on,
amazing
man.
song.
And then you gotta
AZ.
bring his partner AZ in there. That's all I'm
Visualizing
saying, like,
the life and actuality.
you gotta put Nas on that list.
I got 2 questions.
What's up?
Okay, then we got
2
close out.
questions. And this is the closeout questions. 2 questions.
Okay.
When does the era of that end? What is the era time of that? Like,
1992.
That's when it ends?
1992.
All right.
See, no, I believe the golden era. No.
What do you
So I believe that the 80s was the foundational era. I believe the 90s for sure was the golden era because look what it did to hip hop. It progressed it. We made superstars. We didn't have superstars besides like Run DMC. Like think about it. Even all the people you name. Most young people don't even know who KRS-One is.
Yeah, they know.
The reason why I'd say we are the golden era, because the simple fact, and once again, people look at us as old heads, right?
But they call the golden era in the 90s.
They call
it
the golden era because that's when you're looking at the most people, as far as black people, entrepreneurs who had labels, right? And you look at the Puffs, you look at the Rockefellers, you look at, so it's the golden era
It was
of
better
hip hop.
lyricism. I'm sorry.
No, did you just really say that out loud?
It progressed.
Wait a minute, how much Crown Royal did you drink? Did you just say that out loud?
Don't sit like listen. I love Slick Rick. I love Big Daddy Kane. I even love Kool Moe Dee. Like you know what?
You gotta
throw
NWA in there.
You cannot say that the lyricism did not change in the 90s. It was better.
You gotta throw. It's so many people that we're missing because we only mentioning our favorites that come from the 80s, right? Going into the 90s. The reason why I say 92, it stops at 92. And don't get me wrong, Mobb Deep, looking at 92. So Tribe Called Quest, 92. I'm not saying. I'm not
Here we
saying.
go, yo. Here we go, yo.
I'm not saying
So
leaders of the new school. Leaders of the new school.
They were slept
92.
on. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the foundation of hip hop is the 80s before 92. And you got 3 times Dope, you got Stetson Sonic. It's some people we ain't even naming.
The S is for super, the U is for unique, the P is for perverted, because you know that we are freaks. I know those songs.
Duo of all time, but actually it was because DJ Scratch was the DJ. EPMD is one of the most slept on foundational groups of all time.
And had really good production. really
lyricists.
Really, of course
listen,
that, but the production on EPMD.
Listen to half the rappers right now. They sound like Eric Sherman without you even paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you listen to 50, listen to 50 and listen to Eric Sherman. The tone of their voice,
but nobody is going into a party, Tony, and saying put on that EPMD
because of the age group. Now,
I grew up with that music. I'm still not choosing that over people who like became like
you said
aliens.
earlier. You said earlier, right? You brought up self-destruction. We about to wrap it up. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
When you look at the show,
a classic,
right?
Period.
When you look at the symphony,
classic,
right?
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Lottie Dottie,
we like to party.
Classic, right?
Yeah.
This is the reason why, once again, I said earlier, what we were doing in the 80s kept the clubs open. What niggas was doing in the 90s shut the clubs down. Why? Because that's when the crime started. That's when the street, everybody wanted to be street. Everybody wanted to be thugs. Everybody wanted to be gangsters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the gangsters like NWA, Schoolie D, all of them still have party joints, right? Even Coogee Rap.
But you have to take
even Rakim.
You have to take into the fact that NWA was post crack cocaine.
All of it. No, they wasn't post. They was in it. They was knee deep in it.
But I'm just saying. All those other rappers. Crack was just kind of getting in there. The music is gonna have more violence because it disrupted our whole community.
No, I agree with you. But here's the other thing that we're not talking about. There was a meeting. There was a meeting that some of the hip hop producers and artists were privy to. That they sat down and they said, "We're going to start creating
yes, that's true.
music to get these people not only induced into a crime spree, but we're going to start the whole prison industry off the backs of these black individuals. We're going to pay them enough money to spew rhetoric as far as gangster music, as far as crime music. Even when we look at the whole situation of Tula Crew with what they were doing against women. That meeting happened, and that's when the evolution of gangster rap, because they start putting more money.
Yeah, it changed. It changed with the gatekeepers let in. I definitely agree with that.
In 92. Well, 90 is happened in 91 going into 92. That meeting changed everything. So the people like I said, Tribe Called Quest, Leaders in New School, Black Sheep.
Black Sheep, okay.
Because everybody was conscious at that time. Jungle Brothers.
And I get why
everybody started doing
I get why you like that
music.
and you respect that, and I definitely agree with that meeting happening. And I think the third episode of the podcast was on the prison industrial complex. And that he's definitely
that's peace.
It has the school to prison pipeline and then the prison industrial complex, and they definitely had a meeting. And I've talked about this before. Like I listen to certain music that's recorded at a higher frequency to heal you on a cellular level. They even drop down the frequencies, like all that stuff. I definitely agree with that.
That's when the 808s start coming in. Yeah,
definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. But I still be thinking he'd be doing mental gymnastics. Last question.
The reason I asked that question is because I feel like y'all are right. Those are transcendent
foundational
times. You know what I'm saying? Those are foundational, times, and that's what made hip hop to what it is today. Now, the reason I asked that question is because I feel like those times, those areas of times, those are pioneers. Those is what made everything. So if that's the case, those are in a whole category of their own. They're already goats.
That's
all of those people. All of that.
They're already established.
All of them
because
are
they're the foundational people.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, from here on out, I feel like they don't even get mentioned in the conversation.
They're like a Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're not in the conversation of, all right, who's the GOATs now?
They were so solidified.
But we can't say that because we just made, now it's about to be 51, about to be 52 years of hip hop. You have to be able to mention it because we wouldn't. When we talk about economically, we're talking about business-wise, and this is the deepest part that we don't talk about. How now these businesses, as far as musical businesses, when it comes to hip hop and these streaming services, these people are not making money.
Nope, they're not.
Nope.
And
That's
here
true.
it is. The reason why they're not making money because they see
They
those
lost the
powers.
consciousness.
They lost consciousness. Not only that, they see the economics of making sure that the music stays stagnant, and people are still in this state of unconsciousness, right? So as long as we can keep you in this state of unconsciousness, we could take your money from the record sales that you make and give you portions, and because now you don't have the effect unless we tell you what to do with it. So it's like I said, people like Joyner Lucas will be, of course, we appreciate him, but he'll never be where he should be, right?
But you can't really say that because there's people like J. Cole.
Okay,
It's
J.
like,
Cole.
it's hard to
once
make that
again,
argument when there's a J. Cole.
J. Cole, and let's be real. Jay, even when he was signed with Jay wasn't pushing J. Cole.
He won't.
No.
The way that he said, and come on, y'all talking about the greatest business wise.
No, I agree
Jay
with
makes
that.
pivots that fits Jay.
Yes.
This
Well,
dude
we know
had,
that he's that.
This dude had Kanye and wasn't even listening to him.
Very true.
Very
true.
So this is another reason why he don't make my top 10. But that's another story. I digress. So here it is.
Slap on Kanye.
Why wasn't he promoting those great artists? Is because it wasn't a commodity for him. Even though he made
it didn't
money,
fit his bill.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So
for sure.
now him being like he said, I'm not just a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, he's going to do what's best for him
For
and
business.
put out for business. Everybody started following suit.
Because they seen what he
Now
was
we
doing.
look at the Amigos. Where the hell they come from? Right? Amigos come from nowhere. But let's look at the music they doing. Right? I remember when OJ the Juice Man, when
Took it back to Boston.
like
8 Ball,
MJG. Like no, I'm talking about
Even before that, yeah.
I'm talking about the
You
music.
talking about like
what's
sometimes Nice and Smooth?
No, I'm
and,
talking about all the ATL rappers.
Oh, okay,
Project
okay.
Pat.
Project, all these dudes start talking about pimping, start talking about,
But that was the culture.
but
at
they
that time.
allowed it
Yeah.
and they put that money in. Outkast, the reason why Outkast, to me, in my personal opinion, they're one of the greatest groups of all time. They stayed the exception of the rule.
Yeah.
When you look at even Cell Therapy, when Cell Therapy came out, and what's going on, they stayed exceptional with Get Out,
Song
Get
that
Out.
album is about my
like,
sister.
like they stayed exceptions to the rule and they stayed hip hop, right? Meantime, between time, the powers that be was doing rap. And this is another thing that we don't want to talk about, right? When I look at Cash Money and I look at P, Master P, they was also part of that system. And this is the reason why.
But Master P was definitely preaching more so black wealth and ownership.
He was, but at the same time, he was also pushing the narrative as well. So
Yeah.
it's certain
It was like
things.
blaxploitation hip hop.
It's
Almost.
exactly.
Yeah, it was
And
like blaxploitation hip hop.
His whole squad was black exploitation. The way they did the album covers and everything, right?
Yeah.
So this is it. Not to mention during his deal, he got 85%. I think either 85 or 90% of his return. So I'm saying all of this because we have to look at the bigger picture. Hip hop was hip hop. Hip hop, my era. Once it became rap, it socially transformed everybody's mindset and consciousness to think one way, to dress one way, to act one way. And we lost our consciousness because
I do believe that, but I also believe that there is a certain energy that you cannot stop no matter how many daggers, no matter how many roadblocks you push up. And that's why we will have people in hip hop who are conscious, who break the barrier and they let them through. I just believe that they keep a lot. There's probably way more J. Cole's, way more Kendricks, way more Big Crits, way more like all these people that we don't let in because of that. But I do think some people do. Yeah, Killer Mike. I think that some people do like get through, but I definitely understand what you're saying. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah. That was a great hip hop discussion. We know whenever we have a hip hop panel, we're going to invite Tony James back.
Sure. Because I'm starting to write down notes when I get home.
People like, when did Tupac wear his first
Yeah, we're going to get back to the Tupac.
Where did he wear his first
We're going to get back to that Tupac because I still ain't going.
Tupac gave Biggie his
thank you guys for being patient in the beginning when we were having technical difficulties. Thank you, Tony James, for coming through.
Thank y'all.
Y'all make sure any of the marketing that I've done for Tony James, it has his email, it has his like links. Make sure you look at that. Make sure you hit him up. He is tagged right now.
And he's on Tubi. Yeah. And he's on Amazon.
I'm about to tag him right now.
Google Play.
Yeah. All right, so I got to, if y'all don't mind.
I'm posting him in the comments, so y'all go ahead and follow him.
Okay.
All that, I don't know what I'm doing.
I got to throw some shout outs before I leave.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
Shout out to Nicole Milner Carter. We start production on Secret Truth this week. Shout out to Kendrea R. Williams and Jay Madison Production. Her second film that it did for a day, Deadly Obsession 2 will be on. Because I got a brain fart. I got a brain fart. Deadly Obsession 2 will be streaming on Amazon Prime and also on Tubi, I guess between 4 to 6 weeks. Shout out to my little sister, Carolyn Randall. Broken Behavior is already on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and Google Play. But I'll be finishing Broken Behavior 2. It's in the post-production right now, editing. I should be finished with it by the end of November, beginning of December. Goodness, I got a whole list of people I'm trying to run. Shout out to my godmother, Adrian Hatchett. I love you. You know, she always holding me down. My boy Owen Funderburk III. My boy Dab
the third,
Davalid Turner, my mama, my other godmother, Joanne P. Butler,
other godmother,
my boy Sharik that joined the Sharik
Thank
Robinson,
you for tuning in, Sharik.
Onika Wade, Tiffany Barnes, Raza Taylor, my boy Darnell Stevens, Derek King, Sean Lee, who's also in the film Sincerity, my man. Ali and Michael McCullough, and if I forgot anybody, charged it to my head and not my heart. Oh, my incredible wife that I've been together for 25 years, married for 23. I love you, baby. I'll see you when I get home.
Hey, you know what that means.
Hey, now.
Slip on your red dress.
Look at you, look at you.
High heels. Okay? Okay.
Might throw a trench coat.
Understand the assignment. But thank you so much for being here. We had a great time with you, for sure.
Thank you.
Y'all make sure y'all follow him. Check out all his stuff. If you do not know, we do music reviews. We will do them live. You send us your tracks. Yes. Send them either to me or to Cedric. We'll review your music live on the air. You know what I'm saying? Just be thick-skinned. You know, we're going to give you our honest opinion from when we hear it.
You never know. You may make a soundtrack.
You may make a soundtrack. We no longer need intro, beat, or whatever, because I have somebody working on something. So thank you for that. But I do want to definitely say we also showcase artists here. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you so much. We do also showcase artists here, you know, because the Dope Dichotomy started out very heavy with local artists and go-go bands, which, hold on, shout out to Major League Band, who has been a 2-time guest on here. Trail Armani, Mr. Armani.
Y'all know Mr. Armani. Did with them performing out there.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, downtown?
Trail supported this podcast when I only had like 3 episodes in. Okay? I watched that band grind. So because if you're in the go-go, you know there's been a lot of controversy. There's a lot of battle going on between VA bands and whatever. I grew up on go-go. I remember a time when Virginia bands were not even allowed to perform in DC.
For sure. That is a true statement.
So all that other noise, everybody needs to kill it. They are killing it. They are the most sought after group right now from VA. I don't care what you say. And there's no shade to Mature Clientele because that's my other favorite band. What I'm saying is everyone needs to come together. This is the time for Virginia to shine, and I'm so proud of Major League Band.
I love all them.
So proud of them.
And we should give a shout out to y'all, the Dope Dichotomy, because first of all, I wasn't even looking up the word dichotomy before I became until y'all created it, right? But I mean, you guys, you know, my prayers and my meditation that y'all continue to grow, be as successful as I know that you guys will be destined to be, and continue to win these awards.
Thank you.
Because I know that y'all were proud, and I know it's going to be more awards.
Thank
to come. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
And if any artist wants to come in, they can come in and do like a little session in the studio. It's $20. And then we also have just a small, very small additional fee if you want the footage. We'll get that to you as well.
And we also got, for whoever was in the comments the most, whoever was watching the most, we got a little surprise for y'all at the end of this. We gotta come up with who won,
and we send you a little cash out. We've been doing that for like 3 weeks. It's been going good. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to my ancestors for what is going on right now.
Yes.
I wish everybody blessings. I wish everybody blessings. And I'm just excited, y'all. So stay tuned, because I'm so excited right now. But I can't tell y'all what. More coming soon. Check us out. Next Sunday, we have the amazing LaToya White on. Next weekend, me and Cedric will be on scene doing interviews at Fredericksburg Fashion Week. She'll be on here to talk about that the day after. On the 19th, we have a amazing up-and-coming Afro beats artist. We will have our first guest from Africa virtually on this show. Yes.
I can't wait to see my Nigerian brother.
So excited. Nigeria, stand up. Hey,
I'll be out there soon. I'll be out there in December.
Yes. Okay, I guess. Hey. Anyways, definitely tune in. Definitely, keep us in our prayers. We've been working hard, and So thank you, everybody. Thank you to EK, our engineer, who jumps in. We're gonna figure out the Twitch stream for y'all young people who are on that. We're gonna figure that out. Don't worry. We were trying to test it out tonight, but we're gonna figure that out. But yeah, thank you. Bye.
Peace.